What's up YouTube? Tonight's video we're going to be redeeming some Zeraora codes and I'm going to be providing some information on this event as well. Now obviously I don't have all the information on all the places, but I'll just give you the information that I know of so far. Now I've actually buried about 40 to 50 Zeraora codes in this video. Now they are in the form of dockets as well, so you have to just basically type the code off there. They are a one-time use code, so once you've used them, that is it. Now, if you do miss out on these codes, I am going to be doing a giveaway on Twitch, probably about an hour or so, or hour and a half after this video goes up. I've got plenty of codes. I've got hundreds of them. Now, shout out to all my Patrons. You guys already have a Zeraora coming our way, so you know that'll be I'll be giving that one out as the month goes on. I have to redeem a couple, of course. And anyone that does become a patron today onwards can have a Zeraora for them as well. I do have plenty of codes. But without further ado, let's get into it. Also, the Patreon link is in the description of the video if you are interested in that one too. And as well as the Twitch link too. So let's get into this one. We've got a bit of information to get through about the Zeraora code. Now, I'm just inputting a code at the moment. You'll see just little random dockets like that one flash on the screen. That is the code you need to put into, you know, the mystery gift as I did at the start. Okay, so these are Europe Power Region codes as well. They are the ones that are available like right now. Obviously, other places, you know, are slowly rolling them out too. So anyway, we're just verifying the code at the moment. It's going to swap my screen out. Now, this one is a one-time use code per, you know, obviously per slot, game slot, because once you've used it, you can't keep doing it. So you obviously have to restart a game again to keep getting it. So we've got the lightning fast mythical Pokemon Zero zoom to your game knowing plasma moves, which changes normal type attacks into electric type attacks for that turn. Cool. So here's the Zeraora. Now, for the Europe region, obviously it's you know it's already out. I'd say that one be running. A lot of them are running to about the November the 9th. So I'd say that one be at least around to there, or maybe a little bit earlier. Now we got US people. Yours is going to be coming out in GameStop on the 19th. We've got UK coming out on I'd say around there in the game. We've got Germany coming out in GameStop. Spain we got coming out in Game. Netherlands we got coming out in Game Mania. Belgium, I believe that one's already out. We've got Game Mania and we've got Dreamland as well. So I have heard a few people in Belgium already got theirs. And Australia, we've got EB Games. That one will be on there at the October the 9th and running through to November October 19th to November the 9th. This event's been kind of random, right? Because I don't know, like the Pokemon, the Pokemon company said like another date, and then stores have said another date. This is why I got a bit messed up with this in the first place with these codes. But yeah, they're basically all going to be rolling out this month. Okay, so I've got the Zeraora that's registered in my decks, guys. I'm going to try and do a Zeraora sweep as well. See if I can get one. It should be pretty easy. It's quite a good Pokemon. But let's get into this anyway. So we're going to have a look at the Zeraora at the moment. So in those, just an example, that docket there's got 2 codes on it. So, you know, 2 people can actually redeem that. All right, so we got, it comes with Plasma Fist, which is a signature move. It looks really cool when you use it. We got Thunder Punch, Close Combat, and Thunder. We got the OT as a Fula City. And we got Volt Absorb his ability. It's also holding a air balloon too, so that's what it comes with. And of course, it's a level 50, and it's in a Cherish Ball. Man, serious nature. Are you even serious? Oh, there's 3 codes there, people. Go for your life. But I will be giving lots of codes away. And now this one comes obviously as a fixed, you know, 3 IV minimum in its IVs, so you can definitely go for better ones. I'm going to go for a much better one. I've got, you know, I've got a bit of time to go for some better ones, so. Yeah, that's basically it for the Zeraora, how you redeem it and stuff. That's all the information I have at the moment. Now, obviously, at the time of me making this video, further information could come out, or just I'll find more information out about that. If it's anything really big, I'll like pin it in the comments section. But that's you know that's pretty much it for Zeraora. I'm actually going to have a look at its moveset, and we're going to do maybe we're going to do like a couple of little builds on it. Just going through some of its moves. Now, real quick, people, just to emphasize this one again, I am going to be doing a Twitch stream about an hour after this. So I'll probably be doing some casual shiny hunting or something like that. But, you know, every now and then I'm going to put like a code on the screen, and, you know, the first person to get it, you know, that's their code. You know, we'll be doing a couple of things like that. And I also want to stress too, Patrons, yours is already coming to you. I've already got, you know, my Patrons amount aside already. So you don't have to worry about that. I'll be sending a bulk private message out for that on the Patreon website. you know, within the next couple of days. So it should be very, very soon. I think that's pretty much it for all the information I was going to say. Also, make sure you are following me on Twitter as well. I've given out at least 10,000 codes on there over the like past year or so, a year or two. We've been giving a lot of them away, so make sure you follow me there as well. Link is in the description. I am going to be dropping some on there as well as I get more over. Obviously, I'm going to be getting more and more over the month, so I just want to try and help as many people out as possible too. All right, Zeraora moveset. I haven't done one of these co-redeeming videos for a while. I've kind of been slack on the other ones. Okay, so obviously we could run. Let's have a look at its stats anyway. So with Adamant Nature, I guess at level 100, its attack's pretty good. It's 355, so we could definitely run a nice physical set on it. So we got the Plasma Fist, which is a nice move. Close combat's some nice coverage too. They'd be its go-to. So we got that's its go-to moves really. I'm just having a look at its shiny, actually. It's obviously this one shiny locked as well. People, I didn't say it, you can get any nature, you can soft reset for it, but obviously it's shiny locked. The white. It's actually it looks very similar to Zygarde, its coloring scheme with that, you know, that white coloring scheme. So it's a mono electric type Pokemon, which is actually a good typing because it's only got one weakness, and obviously that's why they gave it the air balloon as well, so it'd be immune to ground type moves, before the balloon does pop. Having a look at some of its moves. Its signature move, Plasma Fist, is really, really good, right? It's kind of like its bread and butter. So you should always run that on the physical one. It gets moves like Fake Out, which could be handy. If you could go Fake Out, then Plasma Fist. Like Close Combat, I said that one already. It gets Wild Charge and Thunder Punch, but they're sort of outclassed already. I'd definitely be using Plasma Fist as its own. Guys, it gets Fury Swipes. We have to do our Fury Swipes King's Rock set. All right, back to a usual normal set though. Just having a look. It also gets Hone Claws too. You can teach it Hone Claws. It gets that one, so you can go Hone Claws, Plasma Fists, Close Combat. So that'd be pretty good. And then you could just have like one other coverage move. Ground types, I mean, you could hit it with Close Combat still. So it's not, it's not all that bad. I'm trying to think of like another move that would be okay on it. I mean, just having a look. It's going to be looking like it's going to have to be a TM move because it's a little bit barren. It doesn't have the greatest move. It does have some okay special moves. Like, it's got a lot of electric type moves. Like when you look at its level up moves, like 80% of them are electric. So, and it actually gets Quick Guard as well, which is interesting if you want to use that one in a different format than singles. You could use that one. That's quite interesting. Now it does get Taunt too, so you can go for if you want to go for a taunt, and you want to go use for a taunt user. It's got some nice speed. So if you ran a Jolly Nature one, it's got 423 speed at level 100. So that's pretty dang good. You could go Jolly, max attack, max speed. The only thing about running a Jolly would be it's not going to hit as hard. It doesn't have the greatest attack stat, right? It's good, but I wouldn't say it's broken by any means. You could definitely whack on a Z Crystal as the item too if you really wanted to. Air Balloon's always good because you can swap into Earthquake and stuff. Just having a look at some of the moves it gets. Get some Move Tutor move. Like I'm just going to list off a couple. So we get Throat Chop's interesting. I mean, really, it'd be nice something to hit the ground type, like an ice move would be good. It gets Iron Tail. Oh, Iron Tail, guys. Iron Tail. It gets Fire Punch. That'd be alright for grass type Pokemon. I'm thinking that could be like just trying to think of like good coverage moves. Basically, it's Plasma Fist and Close Combat will your main go-to moves. It also gets Bounce, which is kind of bad if you don't have the Z Crystal. It gets Low Kick too. But then again, it's also got Close Combat. But if you want another alternative for Close Combat based on weight rather than the Close Combat drop, you could run that one. Just having a look what else it's got. Oh my god, Brutal Swing, that's horrible. It really doesn't have like too many other moves that are great. It's kind of barren. It doesn't have the greatest movesets in the world. And it could get some interesting stuff in the future, but for now it's not that. It's not. I definitely wouldn't say this is a broken Pokemon. Anyway, so let's have a look at some of its special moves. So obviously it gets Thunder, which is pretty cool. Man, you can go for some hidden powers if you want to. You could go for something more for hidden powers. Or if you're lazy, you can just go for Grass Knot. That'll work on it nicely too. For ground types. And, just some... There's lots of special moves that it gets. It gets Electro Web if you want to use it in doubles. But yeah, there's a few options for it, people. But anyway, I'm going to be streaming probably an hour or two after this one on Twitch. So make sure you are following. I'm going to be giving some shiny Zeraora. Oh, it's not shiny Zeraora, hacker exposed. Zeraora away. And I'm going to be doing some shiny hunting and just chill. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a code. Let me know if you got one. All right, peace.